The following is Jokowi's complete statement. Good afternoon. Peace be with all of us. Ladies and gentlemen and compatriots. 1. Since we announced the COVID-19 case at the beginning of this month, I have instructed the Minister of Health and relevant ministries to increase extra steps in dealing with COVID-19's global pandemic. 2. We see some countries that experience the spread earlier than us. There are those who do lockdown with all the consequences that accompany it. But there are also countries that do not do lockdowns, but take strict steps and policies to prevent the spread of COVID-19. 3. The government continues to communicate with WHO and use the WHO health protocol, and consult with public health experts in dealing with the spread of COVID-19. 4. The government has formed the Task Force for the Acceleration of Coordination Handling 19, which is chaired by the head of the National Disaster Management Agency, Lieutenant General Doni Monardo. This task force has worked effectively by synergizing national forces, both at central and regional levels, involving ASN, TNI and POLRI, as well as involving support from the private sector, social institutions and universities. 5. As a large country and an archipelago, the level of spread of COVID-19 varies between regions. Therefore, I ask all governors and regents and mayors to continue to monitor the condition of the area and continue to consult with medical experts in examining the situation. Then, continue to consult with the National Disaster Management Agency to determine the status of the area on emergency alert or non-natural disaster emergency response. 6. Based on the emergency status of the area, the ranks of the regional government are assisted by the ranks of the TNI and POLRI as well as support from the central government to continue to take effective and efficient steps in dealing with the spread and impact of COVID-19. Make a policy about the learning process from home for students and students. Make policies on how most ASNs can work at home using online interaction, while prioritizing excellent service to the community. Postpone activities involving many participants. Improve COVID-19 infection testing and treatment services to the maximum, by utilizing the capabilities of regional hospitals, and working with private hospitals, as well as research and higher education institutions, recommended by the Ministry of Health. 7. I have ordered to provide adequate budget support to be used effectively and efficiently. First, referring to Law No. 24 of 2007 concerning disaster management, which allows the government and regional governments to prioritize and use the budget quickly. In addition, the Minister of Finance has also issued regulations and guidelines for the provision of the budget needed by all ministries of agencies and regional governments and the Task Force for the Acceleration of Coordination Handling 19. This regulation provides a legal basis so that relevant parties can use their budgets and submit additional budgetary requirements to address the challenges of distributing COVID-19. 8. The impact of the COVID pandemic-19 has slowed the world economy massively and significantly, including to the Indonesian economy. For this reason, the government has taken and continues to take rapid steps to anticipate some of these impacts. Government ensures the availability of sufficient and adequate basic needs to meet the needs of the community. The government has also provided economic policy incentives, as announced by the Coordinating Minister for the Telecommunications and the ranks of the Ministers of the Economy, to keep business activities as usual. I also ask the regional head to support this policy and carry out adequate policies in the regions. 9. I and all cabinet members continue to work hard to prepare and protect Indonesia from the spread of COVID-19 and minimize its implications for the Indonesian economy. As stated yesterday, that one of our ministers was detected positively infected with COVID-19. Anticipatory steps have been taken, and I am sure that the ministers will continue to work as usual. In fact, the ministers are working harder these days, although some are done online, to address health issues and overcome the economic impact of COVID-19. 10. Finally, to all the people of Indonesia, I ask to remain calm, not panic, and remain productive by raising awareness so that the spread of COVID-19 can be blocked and stopped. With this condition, it's time we work from home, learn from home, worship at home. This is the time to work together, help one another, and unite. Mutual cooperation. We want this to become a community movement so that the COVID-19 problem can be handled optimally. 11. I think this is what I can convey. Thanks.